There are 4 simple steps to follow when it comes to good customer service. Those steps are: listen and acknowledge, apologise, take responsibility, resolve and inform. Let's look at those steps individually. Listen and acknowledge. It may seem obvious, but if you listen to your customer, you are halfway there. And when I say listen, I mean really listen. And the key here is to remain as silent as possible. Don't interrupt. Don't try to sort out the problems mid-sentence. Just listen and let your customer get everything off their chest. By not listening, all you're going to do is add fuel to the fire. So, because the customer is going to get frustrated that they can't get everything out, and they're left not really concentrating on what you're saying to resolve it, but more on the fact that they have got more to say. So the anger they feel stays inside them. However, it's not enough just to listen. You also need to show that you've heard what they've been saying. And a really good tip here is to write down notes while they're talking to you. Focus on the problems, and then you'll be ready to address each one in turn. So for example, if a customer says, I ordered a t-shirt from your website, it didn't come the following day, which I paid extra for, which was really annoying as I bought it for a party I was going to. Then, when it did arrive, it was the wrong size, and I'm furious. So you need to acknowledge all of the points that they've made there. You need to say, just to confirm, you ordered a t-shirt from me for next day delivery, but it didn't arrive the next day, and it was the wrong size when it did arrive. I understand that that must be really frustrating for you. In this sentence, you haven't done anything except confirm that you have listened by acknowledging the key points that they've made. And this gives your customer a chance to add anything that they have forgotten and to get anything off their chest. And it assures them that you do understand that there is a problem or problems that need to be addressed. This brings us to our next step: apologise. I'm sorry that you've had a bad experience. So quick, so simple. And regardless of the circumstances, you are sorry that someone is unhappy. You haven't admitted any fault, and you haven't confirmed that you'll do anything about it. But a simple, quick apology will go a long way to calming down an angry customer. So just apologise, and then we move on to the next step. We take some responsibility. Taking responsibility doesn't mean that we will automatically refund the customer based on what they've said to you. It just means that we are going to be taking ownership of the confusion. Maybe your website was unclear to this particular customer. Maybe you sent the t-shirt, but the courier was delayed. Maybe it did arrive on time and your customer is just being cheeky and trying to get themselves a refund. There are a number of reasons, and as your business, it's your responsibility to find out what has happened and to find a solution to keep everybody happy. You need to tell your customer that you're going to do just that. So something simple along the lines of, let me just take some more information from you and then we can find out what's happened. Then I'll be able to get this all sorted as soon as possible. Then we move on to our final step. The next step should be your final step. Resolve and inform. Let's assume for this example that the customer is right and you did mess up here. Your resolve should be very easy. Offer them a refund on the incorrect size t-shirt or a replacement, some sort of goodwill gesture for the future for any inconvenience. Perhaps a discount on their next order. Take full responsibility, apologise and move on. But what happens if your customer got confused? You don't offer a next day delivery service. He put the wrong size t-shirt in when he ordered because your sizes are different from the local high street shop. You can still take some responsibility for that, and you can still apologise as long as you communicate with your customer and clearly explain what it was that went wrong, followed by how you're going to make changes to make things clearer in the future. Then your customer should accept the information and just simply move on. Presumably the customer is within their rights to return their t-shirt if they don't want it, and you can soften the blow by offering a gesture of goodwill to them. My reply in this sort of situation would be something along the lines of, I've had a chance to look into your query and I can confirm that you ordered this size. Our size are done by European standards, and so this may have been confusing for you when you ordered. Sorry it was not clearer for you, and I am going to look into making some changes to our sizing charts to avoid this happening again in the future. I understand that you were expecting next day delivery. This is actually not a service that we offer, and I'm sorry that you have been confused by this. Now, everything you've done here is totally within your rights. You don't have to offer the customer a refund if they've made a mistake. If they've ordered the wrong size, that's on them, not on you. Good customer service would tell you to offer them a quick exchange or get them to return the t-shirt, and you will give them a full refund. But you do not have to give your client a free t-shirt because they ordered the wrong size. And it's really important to remember that. The key things that I want you to take away from these 4 steps are: let your customer know that you understand them. Listen to your customer's complaint and acknowledge each point that they raise with you. Take responsibility for your business. Whether it's your fault or not your fault, take some responsibility for the fact that your customer has got confused. Then communication is so vital here. Inform your customer. Resolve it if you can, but whatever happens, keep your customer informed. Your customer will not stay angry at you if you speak to them in a way that is respectful and informative. If you are argumentative with your customer and you're constantly on the defense, then you're just going to make your customer more and more angry, and that is not a situation that you want to be in. It doesn't bode well for anybody, and that's how you end up with bad reviews. What you need to do is inform and communicate with your customer constantly. Give them manage their expectations. So if you need to go away and look into something for your customer to resolve their issue, just inform them that it's going to take time. You are going to add fuel to the fire if you say to your customer, I need to look into it. And then you go silent for a week. That is not good customer service. But if you say to your customer, I need to go away and look into this, give me 48 hours and I will get back to you. Now, if by the end of those 48 hours you still don't have an answer for him or her, that's fine. But communicate with your customer. Inform your customer that the resolution is taking longer. Your customer is only going to get angrier if they don't hear from you, they don't get communication from you. They need to feel that you're on their side. And if you follow my 4 steps, that is absolutely going to happen. Whatever the outcome, your customer will calm down if you listen and acknowledge, apologise, take some responsibility, and then resolve their issue and keep them informed.